you thought the meeting went. Are you thinking of joining? We've seen your face a few times, so love to see if you're maybe. We'd love to have you. So.
Yeah, I'm always reluctant to join clubs. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can commit or whatever, but I know I keep popping in every week, so I should probably do that. But then it would add all this pressure because then I gotta actually figure out how you guys do things and how you say Madam Toastmaster and timing everything. I don't know. This way, as a guest, I can just be like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a guest. but I think I'm figuring it out. And the meeting today was very good. Everybody's speeches were good. I wrote feedback. I wasn't sure where to put the feedback. You said to put the feedback for Lanny's speech in the chat, but I didn't know. So what I wrote for that was the quotes were fun things to think about, and they were also effective for breaking up the speech. They acted as bullet points to make the speech easier to follow in small chunks. It was inspiring to hear about trying lots of different jobs. I liked the line, I didn't know what a Pilates studio was, but I started one. That's what we should all do. Just try new things and figure them out as we go. The speech felt very friendly and approachable and personable. So that was my feedback there. And yeah, everybody's table topics were all inspiring, and yeah, it was just another good meeting. So thank you for letting me sit in, and thanks to everyone. Every time you say, Toastmasters and honored guest, I feel like, ooh, I'm special. So.
Well, thank you very much, Josh, and you are special. I think you admired some of the great advice that Lanny gave about jumping in with both feet, and I think you should do the same.
All right.
And join our club. Right. Shameless plug. So shameless. I couldn't help it. Sorry.
No, it's good. Good leadership role. Yeah.
Yes. And to answer your question about the Zoom, yeah, you just select where it says everyone, and then you can find the person, in this case, Steph, and click on her profile, and then you'll be able to, click on Lanny's profile, and you'll be able to send her a private message with that text. You can still do it now if you'd like. She'll receive it.
I will.
Yes, and it's funny because it's normal to feel completely lost, that you don't really know what you're doing before you join the club. When you join the club, you get assigned to a mentor, and you have so awesome people to support you along your journey, and how to log in, how to understand the education, how to understand the path. So you are definitely not alone. With that, if there are no further announcements, I would like to adjourn the meeting. Meeting adjourned. Josh, if you are interested, Tony will be the person to talk to. He's in charge of membership and can give you a little bit more information about what that even looks like.
All right, thanks so much. Yeah.
Yeah, Josh, I have your email from the guest book since you've signed it a few times. I can send you an email with that information if I haven't done so already. But
all right,
I'll let me send that to you. I'll give you all the information, and then if you have any questions at all, just respond to the email, and I'll do my best to answer them.
Much appreciated.
All right, good to see you again.
Thanks.
As well, Josh, don't feel like you have to commit and be here every week. Like we don't. Every week there's someone that's missing. People have different things going on. You choose your own adventure, you choose your own pace, so don't feel pressure to attend every week if you're not able to. But you can still participate and get the value by being here.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to deal with Zoom overload right now because I feel like every morning I wake up and I'm like, oh, there's this, there's a Toastmaster or something, but oh, there's an entrepreneurship training at 2, and oh, I've got something at 7, and I'm like, can I even do anything today? So I'm trying to start to be mindful and just cull down my life so that I can actually be productive and do my own content. So yeah, it's not your fault. It's just it's now an aversion to everything. Cool.
Yeah, with our speeches, because you get to create your own, the speech guidelines are very broad. They don't usually tell you what topic to talk on.
Yep.
So, for some people, for example, Paul, so he does the ghostwriting and publishing. So he's done a few speeches that are sort of related to that and public speaking, and those are really good because we've got them on YouTube now, and good SEO for whatever you're trying to promote, because we're a little bit more of an entrepreneurial minded club, just because of where we used to meet and the time. So there's ways to leverage it to to create value and to create content and to basically get credit through Toastmasters for it, and also to get feedback. That's a huge thing, because if you want to, host a webinar or something, you can sort of practice elements of it here, and then you'll basically get a lot of support, lots of eyes on you, lots of feedback on that to improve.
Yeah, that's a good idea, because there are projects I should be working on, like teaching classes or working on my stand-up act, or just having some speeches ready so I can be a public speaker.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, there is a humor path.
Yep.
So you can kind of choose different paths. Everybody, it's basically just an education program of different speeches that you do.
Okay.
And there's a humor path. So that one I think is, I don't know if, Michael, are you doing the humor path? No. Okay, well, yeah.
But I think Michael's a comedian. I think I saw. I think the very first Zoom thing I did, like at the beginning of the pandemic, I did some kind of open mic, and I think he was a performer there or something. Yeah. That's pretty cool. So it all comes full circle.
Yeah. So there's the humor one. There's the presentation mastery, where you're just really learning about that. There's some that are more about leadership. So you're taking on projects that you're gonna do. But it doesn't have to be, like, it's not always related to Toastmasters. It'd be a project that you do with a different group, and then you kind of like get credit for it, and then you'll do it, talk about it and kind of explain what you did in a speech. So it's interesting because it's really able to be integrated into your life. You can kind of use it to work on whatever you want to work on.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's not taking on now. Okay, I got to write a speech for. It's like an Epers thing. No, it's repurposing and workshopping content you should be working on anyway. So it's just a group that's like, all right, let's check out your thing. That's a good idea. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
My pleasure.